Hi folks, this is Danny at Bradley James Classics, and I'm bringing you today a remarkable example of the well-loved Ford Escort van. This one is a Mark 6. It's one of the later ones from 2001, and we've actually got the number plates off it. We just thoroughly cleaned it, and being fussy, took the number plates off, and I thought actually some of the photos in the advert will show it with its number plate, but it actually made it look as if it had just been delivered. That's the condition this van is presented in. I'm going to do a separate little video which shows the undercarriage, because it needs to be seen to be believed. It really is remarkable underneath. It really does look like a new van. This one's got the 1.8 I think they're called the endurance engine, which don't like using fuel. They're remarkably economical, and it doesn't have an ECU. It doesn't have the usual sort of issues of modern vans. Very rare you'll see a warning light come up on a Mark 6 Escort van. It's a 5-speed manual gearbox. This colour's called Pepper Red. It's not an GPO post office van. On the slam panel you can tell, because it actually will mention being a post office van if it is, and this is a different colour. We've had the van as a part exchange against a fantastic Ford that we had. This come out of a collection. The last owner had it for 10 years. For 8 of those years he had it in dry storage. Since we've had it, because it's come out of this dry storage situation, it's had some pretty extensive recommissioning to make sure it's perfect. That includes new brakes, so that's not just a set of pads, that's calipers on the front, discs and pads on the front, handbrake cables. None of this stuff is particularly expensive, and it's quite plentiful for the Escort vans of this era, so it makes sense to do it right. Don't like taking chances with tyres, so it's had a full set of new tyres fitted, and then the wheels were refurbished while they were off, so they look new. And I'm trying to think what else the van had done. Oh yes, of course, the cam belt and a water pump. And we're going to have a little look in the engine bay in a minute. So I'm going to get a little closer in so you can just see how good this paintwork is. I'm going to get right down and show you just down the side of that van, 27,118 miles, and there isn't any dents and scratches, and there isn't any gouges. It is perfect. It's never been welded. It doesn't need any welding. And let's have a look just under here. The exhaust pipe has even been painted, because it's got its original Ford exhaust on it, which is in perfect condition. But look out for a separate video of the undercarriage, because they can often be the Achilles heel of the Escort van. They rot in all the worst places, but we'll cover that with a separate video of the undercarriage, because it's easily the best example that we've ever offered. And you look at the history of our YouTube channel, we've certainly had our fair share of excellent Escort vans over the years, and this one is truly exceptional. Incredibly low mileage of just 27,000 miles. I'm being fussy. I'm going to get right in close, and I'm going to show you one little mark here that the van's got. And I'm really struggling to show you any other areas. Look, when we get onto this panel, for any of you who know the Escort van, look at that panel across there. It's absolutely remarkable, that exhaust. Yeah, it's a bit special. Well, I've got the key in my pocket, so let's open up and have a little look in the back. Even though there's no reason why this couldn't be your everyday driver, because these drive obviously like a car, because they are a car-derived van from the Escort. And let's have a look inside here. And up inside, around the bottom, and it's fully kitted out with its rubber mat, and it's nice to see it's got its original bulkhead divider with the cages at the top, and it's very, very clean, as you would expect from a van that's only done 27,000 miles. We're going to have a look in the interior last off, but I'm going to lift the bonnet and give you a chance to have a look under there. Let's just go round to the front, and here we have it. So it's also had a new battery fitted to it to be safe. Look how good that is. Oh yeah, battery tray, perfect. Up on top of these strut tops, the engine itself. Now, when the engines are brand new, they have this sort of, describe it as a varnish veneer almost on top, and bone dry the engine. And back of the engine bay is absolutely perfect, super solid, and yep, a real credit, that slam panel. Well, there we are. So cam belt changed at 27,000 miles. And that was done in December 2019. You will certainly get some kudos from your friends and Ford enthusiasts over this van. We haven't been able to take this van anywhere without people saying, wow, this looks new, and it really does. And even though I did promise you the undercarriage video, just have a look how super clean it is under there. Okay, so we've got a seat cover over a perfect seat, a perfect pair of seats, if you can have a look at those, because you know that they love to wear, and it's got the smallest of little mark here, but quite notorious for wearing. But to show you how good it is under there with that plastic flooring that the vans have. Lovely door cards, steering wheel in good condition because they were terrible for wearing out. We've got the CD in with the radio here, which is rather nice. Put that little original sticker on saying don't put anything more than 550 kilos. Again, if I'm being super fussy, there's a little nick here in the door, but look how lovely condition that seat is there, and all the dash plastics are all perfect. Yeah, a real credit. Well, I'm going to take another little walk around outside. This our walk around videos really do help our customers to know what they're getting when we advertise our cars. All of our cars go for our own workshop. We're also got a classic car garage as a part of our business, and then when people buy the cars, they, depending on how long MOTs are left, sometimes they have a fresh MOT depending on how much MOT is left. We then do a PDI, which is a pre-delivery inspection, which is a thorough examination of the car to make sure everything is working as it should, and if there's any observations we will let you know about them, so there's no nasty surprises. However, this is like driving a new van. It really is remarkable. It's got even that sort of smell to it. It's been sat around 8 years in dry storage, 10 years ownership from the last owner of the van, and a part of our recommissioning. As I say, we had the chance to get underneath, and we really decided, see how much I can see from having a quick kneel down here. That's the fuel tank, all repainted, all the suspension and fresh wax oil everywhere, no welding, absolutely perfect. Well folks, we're coming up for 10 minutes of our walk around. Exceptionally good Escort van from 2001, just over 27,000 miles, fully recommissioned, ready to enjoy. You can drive anywhere in these, super economical, and this will be a great addition to either your collection or relive the experience of what it was like to get a new Escort van 20 years ago. It's It's very, very good. It's well admired from anyone who's seen it, and as I get in close now, just a final little pan shot across that front, even devoid of stone chips across that perfect front end. Well, thank you for sharing 10 minutes looking at this van with me. Please get in touch if you have any inquiries. We offer full UK delivery at very competitive prices. We can part exchange your existing, preferably classic car, and we are delighted to help with any questions you may have. Thanks for watching the video, folks. That's Danny at Bradley James signing out.